Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
First of all, I would like to, both personally and on behalf of the Budget Committee, extend congratulations to Chairman Constantino on his ascension to the chair of this board, and on Selectman Sapia for your electoral win. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The Budget Committee had its first meeting on March 29th, 2005. The committee members were kind enough to elect myself to serve as chair this year and Fred Thompson to serve as vice chair. I will endeavor to prove myself worthy of their trust and votes. I have here a list of the departmental liaisons. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
And a tentative schedule for the year. The Budget Committee will seek to address this board quarterly, continuing the practice begun 2 years ago by Jane Cole, just to give the board a heads up of budgetary issues of concern. The quarterly reports have come out last week or week before, and there's a couple of issues on the quarterly reports that need the board's attention. The Budget Committee would like to know how this board committed $23,000 taxpayer dollars over 4 years to the lease of a new Ford Expedition, apparently without a selectman's vote, warrant article for the voters, as has always been the practice in town, and what the State Department of Revenue Administration recommends, or Budget Committee consultation. We noticed this because the cruiser lease agreements line item is overexpended already this year, and we realized there was discussion about this last year. Selectman Boyle led the discussion, but the gist of that discussion seemed to be to get rid of the 2 cruisers that the town currently provides as personal vehicles for 2 of its officers, full-time officers other than the chief, thereby reducing the police fleet by 1 vehicle. The way this vehicle was acquired has actually increased the police fleet by 2 vehicles, and not to mention what it's going to do to gas insurance maintenance and the other line items. So we would like to know, the steps, how this happened and how the policy differed from the norm.
We will get something back to you on that.
Excuse me?
We will get you something in reply to your request to give us a chance to put it together for you.
Okay. I think
The question is not going to be addressed tonight, so if you have any other issues, why don't you move on to those?
no, the purpose of this was just to review the quarterly reports and to give you guys notice of who was liaising with who. I don't understand why this cannot be addressed. It's a selectman issue. The selectmen acquired a new vehicle for the town.
Well, part of this, don't you understand that it's not going to be addressed tonight?
Why not?
Because as chairman, I'm telling you now that we have not been apprised that you're coming in with this, and give us the opportunity to respond to you in a timely fashion. That is the extent.
I
that we
filled
will
out
discuss
Russ's
that
sheet,
issue.
and I did put down a discussion
That
of these
is
quarterly reports.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that, but that is the extent of that discussion on this issue. We will get back to you on that.
See?
What else did you have to
Review
discuss
quarterly
before the board?
reports. That was the only thing that jumped out of the quarterly reports as having a major issue here, is that,
Okay, anything else to come before the board?
nope,
No,
not
Thank you
right
very
now.
much for coming in.
We'll be waiting to hear
Have a
from
good
that.
evening.
So will you notify us when you have your answer?
Absolutely.
And would that be a couple weeks?
As soon as we can get it put together for you.
Well, you must have some time.
I don't have time frames on much of anything at this stage
below
of my
the
life, but
names,
we will get back to you as soon as we can.
Right.
Would this be the same response if it wasn't a police issue also, or?
I thank you for coming in.
Do you have any idea when you'll know the steps of acquiring that?
You understand what I'm saying is that we are not going to discuss that
Mark,
tonight.
Mark,
just
I
asking.
think
So I would
I think it's
suggest you
fair
move on
to
to
say
something else.
that we'll get back to you in a timely and
That's what
professional
I'm asking,
fashion.
is what type of time frame am I
Well,
looking at?
in a timely fashion.